Spotlight on Frazee is sponsored by these community-minded businesses and organizations. United Community Bank, an independent, family-owned and operated bank committed to empowering customers to achieve their financial goals. Member FDIC. Frazee Family Foods, what a hometown grocery store should be. Friendly staff, family-owned, and a wide variety of groceries to fulfill your needs.
Welcome to Spotlight on Frazee. I'm your host, Hank Ludke, and I'm down here today at United Community Bank in beautiful downtown Frazee, Minnesota, with Ashley Renlund, bank manager. Hi, Ash.
Morning, Hank.
Boy, I tell you, things are starting to pop. You know, this week we're going to have, on December 7th, we're going to have a Merry Frazee Christmas, and we're going to have all-day events here, starting with a Santa breakfast at 8 a.m. over at the Frazee Event Center. And we're going to have a Rotary book giveaway, a holiday vendor show, free family holiday photos, cupcake walk, chili feeds, snow sculptures, possibly, community candlelight vigil, live nativity scene, horse-drawn carriage, a snowplow parade at 6:15 that evening, and Carnell Estates Merry Christmas holiday drinks and appetizers 7 to 9, and the Frazee Virgus VFW and Third Crossing drink specials and grand prize drawing. So December 7th, 8 a.m. to 7 p.m. in the Frazee Event Center in the downtown city lot. This is a community collaborative event, and it's for all ages. So come on down and let's start getting ready for Christmas. But that's not all that we've got coming up here.
No,
December.
We have. I know.
Wow.
Lots of things happening.
You got it.
So we are going to be having our open house here at the bank on Friday, December 13th. We'll be doing that from 9 until 3, having some cider and goodies. Stop by, get your free calendars, swing down and see us. We'll have some carolers for a little while.
That'll be good.
Yeah, it'll be a great event.
Yes. And of course, then we've got the Christmas truck is going to be.
Yes, the famous Santa truck.
Santa truck. Ta-da.
And that'll be happening here in Frazee on Thursday, December 19th. That's going to be at the Frazee Elementary. We've teamed up with the Frazee PTO on that event. The Santa truck will be there from 6:30 until 8. And then their event is actually 6 o'clock until 8, Santa and Friends.
Well, you know, it's a great time of the year, you know, and it's, you know, a time to kind of reflect and get back together with family and your friends, you know, and support your local organizations and businesses, and think about what the holiday is really about.
That's exactly it. And this event is at the Frazee Elementary with the PTO. It's for all ages as well. They have lots of activities that they'll be doing.
Well, I know that's been a tremendous thing, having the Santa truck come every year. And then, you know, like we say, we've got the 8th annual snowplow parade and this Merry Christmas, Frazee Christmas, you know, coming. And so come on down to Frazee. There's going to be something going on here every weekend until Christmas. And so come down, see your friends, bring your family. We love to see you down here in Frazee because we're always happy to entertain you and talk with you and get to know you, and hope that you come here not just during the Christmas or December, but you come down here and see Ashley whenever you have some banking needs.
Most definitely.
You know, and we really look forward and wishing you an early Merry Christmas. And with that, we'll be right back with another segment of Spotlight on Frazee.
Spotlight on Frazee is sponsored by these community-minded businesses and organizations. The City of Frazee and Frazee Event Center, featuring a 5,000 square foot room, a built-in stage, and a full-service bar, perfect for a multitude of events. Call or click to book your event.
Welcome back to Spotlight on Frazee. I'm your host, Hank Ludke, and I'm up here at Frazee High School with our new wrestling coach, Ross Lefebvre. Hi, Ross.
Good to meet you. Thanks for having me.
Well, yeah, you know, so here you are at Frazee. Where'd you come from?
Well, it's a long trail. Originally, I'm from St. Michael, Albertville.
Okay,
that's where I went to school and grew up. Wrestled there, coached there for a little while, and then I was at a few other places to get some more experience. And then got my first teaching job last year down in Arizona. So I was down in Parker, Arizona, which is on the California-Arizona border.
Okay.
And so I taught there for a year. Coached high school wrestling down there for a year, and then now I'm back up
Caught
here in
on
Minnesota.
fire down there. And,
Oh, it was hot.
Country.
It was hot.
Yeah.
But then even in the winter, it got cold.
Yeah.
So
But now you're here at Frazee.
now I'm here, yeah, and it was kind of an exciting thing last spring when I got a phone call about the possibility of this job opening up, and this is one of a few opportunities that would have came right back to Minnesota after a year for. Otherwise, I'd still be down there. So I'm really excited to be a part of this program.
Where did you go to college at?
I went to St. Cloud State. I wrestled there for a short amount of time under Steve Costanzo, and then that's when I left and started my coaching career. This is my 11th year of coaching high school wrestling now. So
That's great. You should fit in here tremendously. You know, I mean, that's one of the prides here. You know, is they've been wrestling hard here for about 60 years now.
for a long time, and that's what excited me about
Yeah.
the job is that I got to come to another program that's had the history and success similar to where I grew up, and so that was one of the big draws. There's no doubt about that.
And then you're also a physical education phy ed coach.
Yep, I teach 3 classes in the morning, 3 fifth grade classes down in our elementary school, and then I come up here to the high school and I teach a couple of 7th grade classes, a 9th grade class, and then I have a female fitness class that's fun, and got some girls in that class that really work hard, and so it's kind of
Well, I tell you,
Kinda
you
different.
know, we've had a great volleyball season for the ladies,
Yep.
and great cross country. You know, we've got some excellent track people.
yep.
Our football team did tremendous here, but we've got a lot of good kids here. You know, and that's what's nice about a smaller school. You know, everybody kind of knows everybody.
And that helps as a coach and teacher too, because more so nowadays than ever before, building those relationships with the kids is huge. And if you can build the relationships with those kids, they're more likely to not just want to do things and be a part of them, but also succeed too. So,
Well, and we look at you talk about younger people and stuff. You know, you talk about a project that you've got coming up right here after the first of the year in January.
yeah. So, well, right now we just started our MAT-RAT program, which is our K through 6 program. We have about 70 kids out for it, so that's pretty exciting. Got a lot of interest in going. And then on Saturday, January 18th, we'll have our Frazee MAT-RAT Youth Invitational Tournament that we like to see a lot of kids from the area come. I know that I've contacted some of my associates and friends and people I know from down in the cities that are also going to try to bring some of their kids up and just get some new experiences for a bunch of people and a bunch of really good wrestling. So that's Saturday, January 18th. You can find some online registration form through our community ed if you want to sign up online for it. Otherwise, you can show up the day of, and there'll be sign-up forms there and payment ways you can do it then. And then to throw another plug after that, the day after on Sunday, we have our team tournament. And so we're looking for some local teams that would want to be a part of that, come and wrestle and get better. So.
Well, you know, this is a major thing. You know, that way is like you say. You know, if these kids can get out, not only just in their immediate area, but get influence from other parts of the state and other parts of the country.
Yeah.
Even makes a tremendous difference on how they learn and how they can interact with other people.
There's no doubt about that. Yeah, and I think the more experience you can get, the better, and you can get some different points of view and some different ways of doing things. There's a lot of different ways of getting the same thing accomplished. So we always, especially with our 7th or 12th graders, we really push them to want to try to do other things in the off season, because if you can go get some coaching from some top flight coaches, that's only going to help you once you get into our room too. So.
Well, I know over the past, you know, we looked at that, you know, the Roman Greco, you know, nationals.
Yep.
Things like that. We've sent wrestlers to that at different points.
Well,
in
this
time.
past summer we had one of our senior wrestlers this year, Luke Tweeten, wrestled in both the freestyle and the Greco-Roman junior nationals in Fargo. I know Brett Graham was gonna, but then he had an injury to his ear earlier on that kind of didn't allow him to participate. But yeah, we got some guys doing that stuff, and the more that we can get doing it, the better off we're gonna be.
Well, that's great. I really appreciate you being on the program, Ross.
Thank you.
And welcome to Frazee. And by golly, I hope to have you on the program again here as the season goes to see how the Hornets are doing.
Anytime. Go Hornets.
You got it. And so, remember, You got to have a good December. See your friends, see your neighbors, but pet the dog, hug the kids, kiss the wife, wave at the neighbors. Next person you wave at could be your next best friend. And we'll catch you next week on Spotlight on Frazee.